I spent my summer 2025 in a lot of random places. I would take the boat to random islands in Oslo. I would take the bus to random bus stops. I was doing this hoping I'd find my favorite place in Oslo, like kind of like a comfort spot. Usually I have a very scheduled summer. It's very set up to date, but now I've moved into this whole new place and I didn't have any plans and I didn't have a job and it was kind of weird because I didn't know where to start. And at the start of the summertime I just felt like I was rotting. I've been doom scrolling like every day. I wasn't really making any art. I wasn't feeling inspired. It was not it. And I just felt like, okay, I need to stop feeling bad for myself. I have to do something. So I went over to my grandma's summer house. And there I got put to work. I did physical work. Doing something like purely physical is so therapeutic, so satisfying. So I do that, listen to podcasts. My mom sent me some like motivational podcasts because she saw that I was going through it. And just working there, doing something practical, it just really gave me purpose. While I was there, I decided to really work with myself because it was the perfect opportunity. It's a quiet place, you have a lot of time to think, and that's what I ended up doing. I was thinking and thinking and thinking, just building independence because I knew that I would need independence moving to a new city. I just completely disappeared, went offline for 2 weeks, almost a month, and I felt like that was a really big step in learning things about myself as a person because I'd spend time with myself and build myself up. I remember sitting on the bus and I'd just taken the bus all day and I was listening to Saint Chroma by Tyler and in general just listened to the Chromacopia album, and I remember that song really sticking out to me because it just had this like it had this beat. Like I was feeling that song. I played it on repeat the entire day and I sat on the bus the entire day, and I would hop on a bus, I'd stay there, I'd take it to the end stop and then take it back and switch buses if I saw one, if I felt like it. And I just know that these bus drivers were sick of me. I'm sure they know me by a first name basis at this point. I remember when I was listening to that song, I was just getting these like images in my head of like, I was kind of picturing what the song looked like. Like I was picturing these like scenes in my head, and I was like, whoa, actually it would be really cool if I did a choreography to it. Because I hadn't danced in a minute at that point, and dancing is something that I really do to lift pressure off my chest, and it keeps me moving, it keeps me standing up. After that, I was listening to that song every single day. It was the start of August. It was nearing the Kendrick and SZA concert because my homeboy, my brother, he had found tickets on my birthday, and basically we were going to Kendrick and SZA's concert. Okay, we were going to Kendrick and SZA in Sweden, but we came there, we had all the bangers, all the anthems. Kendrick and SZA were singing and that hit my soul. Like it hit something, like, and then they played All the Stars, and for me that just did something. Like I don't know what it was. It was, obviously SZA and Kendrick's voice like speaking to my soul, because after I listened to that song I was like, anything is possible, let's go. So I took the bus home. I was energized, I was inspired, and I was like, I'm gonna make something happen. I don't care what it is, I'm gonna make something happen. So I went back and I started drawing. I started doing these doodles, these sketches. It just built up. I had more and more energy. I was listening to Saint Chroma while I was drawing. It was, and the lyrics, he's singing like, can you feel the light? Like he's talking about, can you feel the light? Can you feel the fire? And I was just feeling that, like this song was speaking to me. So that kind of turned into like a manifestation, like, powering on and like an excuse to go out there. So I'd start just sitting at the library, I'd sit and write. I'm getting a boost of my creative energy back. And also, as I was exploring the city, I looked for dance studios because I was like, you know what? I want to go dance. I want to dance. We had a lot of impro, and that made me, make my own moves. I started doing impro outside of class, and I decided, okay, let me make this choreography to Synchroma. And that was how it started.